competing for the title. I think this is the first time in so many years, or the first time in the pageant's history, that there were 4 Filipina contestants competing for the title in a single year. Was there a conscious effort for you to really make an effort to stand out more?
Okay, yes. Actually, hindi lang po apat yung Filipino. Malaysia is half Filipino as well. And also Myanmar. Filipino sila, but they don't speak Tagalog po. So, ang ginawa ko lang po, ginawa lang po ng team is nag-stick po kami dun sa strategy po namin na we have to change looks. Dapat mapakita ko yung iba't ibang part, iba't ibang characteristics ni Sophia. So we changed looks on my hair, on my outfits, that I can be sweet, I can be fierce. So yun po yung iba-ibang nangyari dun po sa Miss International Queen Pageant. So every night nagmi-meeting po kami. So ito ang event tomorrow. Anong susuotin ni Sophia dyan? Anong hair? Anong accessories? Anong shoes susuot niya? Ganon.
Alright. So speaking of looks, kasi let me just regress to your preliminary and finals look. You mentioned kasi na it was a last-minute choice for you to wear the emerald green gown. So I wonder, how did you decide that that particular emerald gown was for prelims and that red Jessica Rabbit gown behind you is for the finals?
So, nung una po kasi ang decision po namin is red talaga yung pang-finals ko. So, we stick with that plan. Kasi parang yung red is something na napaka-powerful on stage. It will make you look beautiful and fierce. And it will match my characteristic din po. Kung paano madadala ko siya. So, ayun po yung naging decision po namin. Mag-red po ako sa finals para po bulabog na color. Something wow. Yes.
Alright. Sige. Last question na. From my end. So given everything that happened after the pageant night, and given the feedback, the positive feedback that you've gotten from a lot of pageant fans, not just here in the Philippines but around the world, how do you react to this collective feedback about delegates like you from the Philippines who are too polished for perfection, that it already becomes a disadvantage on our part? So, and given what you have performed, we have nothing to really nitpick more. But for other people, they think that we are already too perfect or polished for the title. Do you think there is such a case, or is it just purely luck?
I think mahirap po siyang sagutin. Kasi when you come not prepared, ibabash ka. When you come too prepared, babash ka pa rin. So, I think dapat mag-stick na lang tayo sa pagiging authentic mo. Kung ano yung feel mo, magiging confident ka. And whatever happens, dapat maging masaya ka dun sa performance mo. Kasi dapat hindi mo naman i-please yung ibang tao. Dapat una mong i-please yung sarili mo. Kung masaya ka sa performance mo, then go with it. It's fine to go too polished. Because being too polished means being too prepared for the competition. You are determined to get the crown. Now, if other people says that it's too polished, that it looks awkward na and too much na talaga, and it doesn't mind at all. Yes, yun.
Thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Pia. This is Paulo from Pageants News International. My question is, if you were given a chance to ask, are you satisfied with the top 3 results and why?
Sorry pa.
Are you satisfied with the top 3 results, top 3 na pinili, and why?
I'm for sure they also came prepared for the competition. They worked hard for that, and I witnessed that actually. tinanong nga ako ni Mami Michelle nung una pa lang. I remember, Nak, sinong film mong kakompetition mo? Nung hindi pa po kami nalipad ng Thailand. Sabi ko, Ma, parang feel ko si Miss Peru eh. Ang ganda-ganda niya. Sabi kong ganon sa kanya. Tapos yun, it happened na siya pala talaga yung malaking tinik. And even Thailand, si Saruda, sobrang prepared din po niya. Pinaghandaan niya pati yung mga gowns, pati yung glam team niya, pati si Vietnam. So, sobrang nag-prepare lahat po. So, overall, ang masasabi ko lang po is, it's destined for them and not for me.
Yes. Second question is, during your competition, may naging crush ka ba na Thai? Or pwede mo sa kwento? I know you're busy during that time. Pero
ang naging crush ko po nun ay bed. Parang gusto ko na lang siyang yakapin maghapon. Sobrang pagod po kasi. Pero worth it kasi I get to explore Thailand po. Na-explore ko po yung mga pagkain, yung mga activities po na ginawa namin. Masaya din po. It's really fun. So, yun lang po.
thank you.
Hello, Sophia. This is Pao. Pao Kanyamo. First and foremost, congratulations. We watched it like nung nasa van kami, pinapanood talaga namin yung competition mo. But I just wanna ask, let's go back sa final gown mo, sa final look mo. Mostly kasi sa mga pageants, like big volumes, curly hair, ikaw ba nag-decide na bagsak lang yung hair? Ganon.
Actually, hindi pa po, undecided pa po yung hair namin noon. Hindi pa sure na mag-i-straight ako kasi ang dami ring request na mag-big hair siya, ang ganda niya sa big hair, magbanat siya, ang ganda niya sa banat. So hindi ko po alam. Tapos nung nung the day before the final, sabi ko, parang gusto ko mag-straight na lang. Sabi ko kay Mami Michelle, kasi gamay ko siya eh, pero ibahin nating straight. Sabi kong ganun. So, sinaid po namin siya na dun sa gown. So, ayun po, parang last minute decision din po siya.
Actually, it really fits you. Bagay na bagay sa yung bagsak na hair. And my second question is, after competing MIQ, who are you now?
I'm still the same Sophia po, of course. And I am really ready para po mag-serve din po sa Miss International Queen Philippines organization. And even though I didn't make it on the top 3, may crown pa rin naman po ako, which is the Miss International Queen Philippines crown.
Yes naman, and you made us proud. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, Sophia. Congratulations. So, ayun. So, what lesson you've learned sa journey mo sa Miss International Queen na sa tingin mo sobrang nakatulong sa'yo para lalong mas mag-grow ka as a person?
Okay. I think yun po is not everything you wish for will come to you. Kasi I think parang parang nag-graduate na ako sa pageant. Parang, syempre, Miss International Queen pageant na yun, I get to represent the Philippines. So, that is something that I learned na parang, kung hindi destined siya sa'yo, just follow God's will. Parang, i-accept mo na lang siya dahil meron pang in store for you. I'm for sure that God is preparing so much better for you. And even though hindi ka nanalo, that doesn't mean that you are not a winner in life. You can be a winner in different aspects of life as well.
Alright, thank you. So, ito Kalokla. Sa tingin mo, aside kay Miss Peru, sino sa tingin mo na deserving din na makoronahan at bakit?
Si Saruda po talaga, Thailand. Kahit before the competition, talagang siya yung sabi kong sobrang prepared, sobrang ready siya to get the crown. And alam ko rin po yung hard work niya dahil kinuwento niya po yung mga pinagdaanan niya bago niya nakuha yung crown ng Miss Stephanie. So, yung background niya din, sobrang ganda. So, ayun po yung pinakang competition po sa tingin ko while I was there.
Good evening. Congratulations, Sophia. And this is Jay from Pageant Trend.